Hey guys. Okay, so today I'm going to teach you a little bit about participle adjectives. In many cases, it's better to not worry about the rule too much because the rules are complicated and confusing. And if you think about rules too much, you're going to have a harder time, right? It's much better to focus on the pattern. So that's how I'm going to try to teach this to you guys. Okay, so, I will mention a few rules, but I'll try to do it in a way that you're able to use the words. Okay, so we can so each of these words here can also be a verb. So for example, excite, to excite is a verb. So you can say the game excites the guy. That's a verb. But we can also say the guy is excited and the game is exciting. So those are both adjectives, right? The guy is excited, the football game is exciting, right? So the ed describes the guy's emotion, and the ing describes the thing or person or situation that causes the excitement of the other person, right? So yeah. So the guy is excited, the game is exciting. Okay, so looking at the next picture, we can look at the two people and decide which person is having the emotion. And in this case, it's the girl, right? So, and the ed is for the emotion. So we say the girl is disgusted and the guy is disgusting, because the guy is the person or place or thing that is causing the other person to feel disgusted, right? So we say he is disgusting, or the way he eats is disgusting. So the situation can cause another person to have an emotion, or a person can cause another person to have an emotion, right? Okay, same thing with shock. So you can see that the guy is having the emotion, right? He's shocked. So we use the ed to describe his emotion. So we say he's shocked. And the girl is shocking. She is a person that causes other people to have an emotion, right? So we say she is shocking. She's not doing anything, right? That's her personality. That's the way she is, right? So we describe her as being shocking, right? Because the guy is shocked. Okay, stimulate. So maybe the girl on the right side is having the emotion. So we say she is stimulated. And what's the reason? She's having a nice conversation with her friends that is exciting. So we say the conversation is stimulating, right? Because we're describing the cause of the emotion. So the conversation is stimulating and she is stimulated. Okay, amuse. The guy is having an emotion. Only people can have emotions. So the ed always has to be a person, right? So he is amused. And the comics are amusing. The comics are things that cause people to have emotions, right? Okay, the guy on the right is feeling embarrassed, right? Because of the situation. The situation is embarrassing. Like if you're at work and you rip your pants and everybody sees your pants ripped, maybe you will feel embarrassed. Okay, the next one, the girl. Like always, a person feels an emotion, not things. So the girl is surprised. Why? Because she received flowers. That situation, that moment was surprising. Okay. The guy is confused. Why? Because the map is surprising, right? The girl is interested. Why? Because what the thing that the guy is doing, that activity is interesting to her, right? So she's interested in the interesting thing that the guy is doing. Okay, the girl is inspired. The girl on the left is inspired, and the beautiful place, the view, is inspiring, because the view causes people to feel inspired, right? So the view is inspiring. Okay, guys, so here's a longer list with the same idea, right? So the first one on here, alarmed. So if you feel alarmed, probably there's something alarming happening, right? So if you see a man in your backyard with a black mask on, that's an alarming situation. You will feel alarmed. Okay? Amused and amusing, we already saw that with the guy in the comic books, right? So the guy's amused, the comic books are amusing. Annoyed and annoying. So if you feel annoyed, that means someone is probably bothering you, right? So you say, I'm annoyed because this guy is making a lot of noise, right? And that's annoying, right? So if someone's doing something that is bothering you, you can say that thing that they are doing is annoying, and that's why you feel annoyed, right? Concerned is the same thing as alarmed, right? So if you're concerned, that means you're worried, right? Because maybe something concerning is happening, right? Confused, we saw this one with the map, right? Discouraged is a special word, a very nice word for when someone is doing something that makes you feel incapable, maybe. So if someone says to you, you can't do it, you'll never speak English, right? If someone says that to you, then you're going to feel discouraged. And when someone says something like that, that's really discouraging, right? So, yeah. Embarrassed. We saw this with the ripped pants, right? Encouraged. Encouraged is the opposite of discouraged, right? If someone says to you, you can do it, you can do it, you can learn English, no problem, you're really smart and you're going to do it, you're going to feel encouraged, because that kind of talk is encouraging. It makes you feel strong, it makes you feel like you will be successful. Okay, so here's a longer list of participle adjectives. Check them out and play with them, and you'll be using them sooner than you think. Thank you. Take care.